Hello everyone, welcome. I hope you can hear me. It's Stamp with Michelle Pepper here, and it's Wednesday the 8th of April, and yeah, here live. And so if you are watching replay, welcome as well. Hi Ruby, good to see you here. Sorry I'm a little bit late. I realized that I needed to clean this because it was very well used, and I had to I was thinking, oh, I better just give it a rinse under the tap, and then, you know, so then we're good to go. Anyway, so really excited to show you what we're doing today. Just gonna flip you around. I always have to check because there's one that I looked at, and it's the link. It's to create a link, I think, or to link to something. Right, here we go. It's all a little bit skewered. What have we got here? Can I make this straight? Oh yeah, that looks a bit better, eh? Okay, so we have a whole bunch of, it's April the, what did I say? April the 8th, and so we're coming up to last chance list. There's a lot of products on the last chance list. So this catalog is finishing soon. Oh, where am I? So that's the January to April. That one is finishing soon, and there's also that just means that quite a few products are actually retiring, such as that one, Easter basket. I think those ones as well, and those papers. So yeah, so we have a bunch of products that are on the last chance list, and sometimes some of these products I feel like I haven't played enough with it. So anyway, today I wanted to showcase, because I realized that I actually haven't done any video on this, Terrific Toadstools, and it's retiring. It has been a while. It has been around for a bit. Hi Ruby. And then so yeah, so it is a bundle. It has the punch as well, but the punch is not retiring, which is kind of interesting because yeah. So I don't know. I don't know if there's a new stamp set in the new catalog that actually coordinates too many products so little time. I know, right? It's because Stampin' Up is trying to appeal to a wide audience, right? So it's a lot of things that a lot of people don't like, but the very same things a lot of people do like. And so, yeah, anyway. So we've got this bundle, but the stamp set is retiring, but not the punch. So anyway, so just to let you know, so I've got, what is those? I really wanted to use that popping up to say hi. I just love that. so that was what I was trying to do, and yeah, so I knew I wanted to do a pop-up card today. I want to show you a pop-up card, and I have done that a few times, different ways of popping up. So this is yet another way, and there's lots of different names for this, I think, or 2 different names, but also those names, if you Google them, sometimes you get cards that are not the one that I'm showing. So I don't know what you're going to call this, but some people call it the corner flip pop-up card, but if you Google that, that also shows another style, which is not this style. Yeah, so anyway, but this one here was inspired by Verna Mullen, I think it is, Stampin' Up demonstrator Verna Mullen, who said that she saw and was inspired by a very popular and famous Stampin' Up demonstrator, Tammy White. And so yeah, so there's a little bit of a changes in here. So this is changed into a pocket, right? You know me, I love my pockets. Anytime I can do a card with pockets, that's appealing. Right here I have it to put in 3 little bookmarks or tags, so you can use it however you want. You can put a hole in there and thread or tassel kind of thing to make it, yeah, whatever. It's interesting that the punch is in last chance. Yeah, kind of weird, eh? Yeah, I was thinking that too. And maybe it's in the new catalog and I just haven't got around to looking through them and noticing it. It's like, anyway. So the reason why there are 3 is because they are the leftover from the other papers that we'll be using. So, so yeah, so that you can... I'm a reader, so I always, and I read several books, you know, like I have a few books on the go at a time, so I can never get enough bookmarks. So I know I would love this. But yeah, you can definitely use this as tags. So yeah, so that's what the pocket is there for. That's cool, eh? You can also, at a push, probably put in a tea bag as well, so that's kind of cool. Even a chocolate that can fit in there too. So I mean, don't you just love pockets? I just love pockets. Kit Kat. I mean, look at that. Like, yeah, you're a pocket person too, Ruby. Yeah, it's like, who wouldn't be, right? Like, just love it when you can have little elements of surprise in your card as well. So anyway, so I've got those what I'm going to show here. And then when you pop up, and this is when you open it, this is the bit that I love. Popping up to say hello, to say hi. It's like, so isn't that cool? I just love little interactive things like this, and cute. So yeah, so that's what I wanted to show you. Now this, I have not stuck it on because I couldn't quite decide whether I want to stick a white piece there, or whether I want to leave it as it is. These are great as well, I think, to put little photos. Yeah, so if you know, do 4x6 photos or a 3x3 photo, that's kind of cute as well, like a little keepsake. Yeah, so you can always put a message here, like I've given you in the kit actually a full one, so you can yeah, so you can decide what you want to do with it, to place some relevant scriptures. Oh yeah, absolutely. Okay, so as you can see, I have used another retiring item, which is the Boho Vibes paper. So, I've still got quite a stack here, so yep, so that's what we'll be using. So kind of maybe a little bit of an unexpected combination with Toadstools and that, but I think that paper is generic enough to use with all sorts of things, and so yeah, and it's not too feminine, like, so it's kind of really good for a masculine card too. And the saying here, I know it's a little bit maybe kind of, you have to kind of read the whole thing, right? Just ... popping up to say hi. So that's the reason for that's my justification for doing that. So it's not a complete sentiment. All right, shall we get on to it? We'll do this, and then the second card will be using the leftovers from here. Okay, so in your kit, if you get a kit, Ruby, I have seen your kit is on its way as well from last week, so hopefully you get it sooner rather than later. That was part of this. Okay, let me just put that on here as part of this, and I'll just leave that here. So put that on the side here, maybe, I don't know, maybe here. You can kind of see it. Okay, lots of things. So first of all, let me just grab that. So your card base, just a basic card base. So in New Zealand, so our 10.5, and then 14.8 for the height. So basically this is half of an A4 sheet. All right, and then that, so the half of the A4 sheet lengthwise, yeah. So you get that, and then you have one. This is for the pocket bit, so we've got a base as well. So exactly the same size, except this one is a full, so you fold it in half. Okay, so that's that. And then, did I include in here? No, I didn't, because I was going to show you, right? So with this, this little piece is just a template, or they call it a template. It's kind of like a guide, if you like. So it's 2.5 by 3 1/4 inch. and you would slice it in half, okay, from corner to corner diagonally. So then you get 2 pieces like that. Okay, so you only need to use 1. Okay, that's 1 for your guide. And so I did a metric one. So 8 centimeter by 6.5 centimeter. So it's slightly different. It's a little, just like, you know, it's a little bit taller and a little bit narrower, which is kind of like, yeah, the US equivalent card is wider and shorter than our metric card, A4, you know, card. So kind of follow suit as well. So that's slightly different. So I don't think it makes too much of a difference, okay? But the instruction that I saw from Tammy White and Verna is 2.5 by 3.25. So, but we're using the metric, so it's 8 by 6.5 centimeter, and you just need 1. Slice it in half, and then you've got 1. Okay. Then what you need to do is have that right up against, so that's kind of like your guide. Now, if you watch Tammy, and they used the tool, the stylus tool, to score the line. I'm just going to directly use our trimmer because I love our trimmer, and this is just another opportunity to show you how cool it is to have our trimmer. Well, any trimmer, I guess, but I know our trimmer the best, so that's what I have. So I've just got that as a guideline, and this is the track where we're cutting or scoring. So I'm just putting it there about, so it's not exact signs. I'm just going to leave it like that, and just make sure you're not cutting, you are scoring. Okay, that's the important bit. Okay, so we're just scoring it, so it's going through 2 layers. Not quite there, but you can see that there is a score mark there. Okay, so then I just kind of bend this a little bit. You see where the middle, I just bend it a little bit to make it a little bit more malleable. And then I should put this away for now, just then, because it was like being in the way. Yeah, and then I will follow the line and score that. See, it's gone down, and then it will just kind of want to go. Okay, you just fold it, and basically that's it. And bone folder. Okay, grab the bone folder and just do a real nice crease. Okay. And then if you need to, just do it separately. Okay, but that is it. That's how you make this go in and out, like that. Okay. And then what we need, and then that will just go on here, like that maybe. Okay. So that's the base. That's done. Next is we're going to use the papers. So I've picked out 3 papers. So you'll just have to use what I give you in the kit. And then you can do this, obviously, you can do this with any paper that you like. Yeah, with any theme that you like. So the first one, I've already cut it. I've already cut it shorter to, what is this? So this is a 6 by 6, because that's what the papers come in. And then I've cut it, so basically I want this, like if you look at this, okay, so it's 5 centimeter shorter. So this is 10.5 for the card base. So then this, the width is 10 centimeter, and then that is 14.8 in height. So 0.5 centimeter. Did I say 5 centimeter? 0.5 centimeter less. So it's 14.3. So you get 10 by 14.3. Okay, so that's what we've cut out of a out of the 6 by 6. So I'm going to repeat. I'm going to do that now with these as well. Okay. Now, so I kind of have an idea. I want my card to be like that. Although, yep, we'll go like this. It doesn't really matter because I'm not going to make it match. So it'll be like this. So cut like that. Okay. So, and then I want to do, what did I say? 10 for across. Okay, so that's our 10 centimeter. And see this? This is the leftover bit that we're going to be using for our bookmarks. Okay, we just need to make it shorter so that it can actually fit in there. Or you don't have to make it shorter if you're not going to put it in the card. Okay, and then, so then this time with here, I will need to, now then I have to decide which part. Do I want to take off the top or do I want to take off the bottom? I think in this case I might take off the bottom. So, and we're going to be 14.3. Okay, sorry, just trying to do two at the same time. 14.3. You can't see it, but yeah, so the marks is 14.3 because the full length is 14.8 and I'm taking 0.5 centimeter off. And so these two now becomes scrap that we can use for other things, but not this project. So yeah, we got that. So now we've got the three. Yeah, we've got the 3 pieces. So that's going to go in the front, I feel. Or do I want that? I don't know. Yeah, we'll just go with this for now. Okay. Might not look the best, but here we go. We've got blue. So we've got that. And then the inside, that's going to go like this. Ooh, that's upside down. Yeah, so then we'll go this way. And then we're going this way. So that's how it's going to look. So obviously I have to cut that triangle off. So I'm going to put them together. And together. So 3 layers together. And bringing that little guide again, that will be helpful. And we're just going to go through the same thing. And this time, so we're going to cut it so that it will, yeah. Even though it's, because it will still work. Yeah, so even though it's shorter, right, it's, yeah, so now the base is the mat, right? So I'm going to line it all up and bring out my trimmer again. Okay, and then we're going to line it up again on the track, corner to corner, just move it a little bit. Okay, we're happy with that. Now, stable. Now, I want to start, usually I want to start my cutting blade in the middle of the paper rather than trying to get through, because then it might not do it. So I'm going to go through now and cut through all 3 layers at the same time. Okay. So then now we have this. Okay. So we're good. We're good to go. Right. When you get the kit, don't worry if you're watching this and you're going, oh, it's like, if you don't want to do all that, it's fine, because the kit will come already cut out for you. So I will just decide which is the front and all that. And so I will have everything already cut out for you. So I'm just going to measure, because I can't remember how tall I made this. About 12.8. Oh, yeah. Okay, 12.8. So I'm going to go through these and do 12.8. These 3. All going to be 12.8. You can change that. You can just leave it if you prefer. But I'm going to do 12.8. So now I've got all these little scrap as well, which you can just make cute little labels with that. So this pretty much would be how your kit will come, right? So, right. So you would, yep, I will include one of these. And then you'd have these. They're all from your kit, plus all these bits and pieces as well. Okay, so move that out of the way. We're ready to assemble. All right, so this one, easy peasy. We're going to use our first one. Okay, I'm going to do it that way. So I have made it so that the inside is the same. Right, I mean, if you want it to be different, you can always have them different. So, you know, just whatever works. Whatever works for you. Okay, but I'm going to keep them separate. So that part is easy. We just need to glue them down. No trick to that. Let me just double check though. Pretty sure there's no trick to that. Yeah, there's no trick. So let's do it. Glue, glue. Okay. Hope that wasn't too hard. Okay. And then we're just gonna line it up as best you can. Okay. Wait. Okay, and that. Cool. And then just do that as well. I don't think I did that with the other one, but hey, it doesn't really matter. Just kind of lined up everything. Sweet. So that is as simple as it is. Right, and then the front here, we want this on here. So I'm going to see how that works. That might not work. Okay. Right, then we just go on here. And that's pretty much the basics of the card. So at this point, if you didn't want a pocket card, you could do some embellishment here, as long, you know, like, what have we got? Like you could stick something up here, you know, just as long as you make sure that it will still fit in the envelope. So you don't want to go too big like this, and then you can't fit inside the envelope. So I've seen people do that. I've seen people do it this way as well. And so then their card opens up this way. So yeah, so you can have lots of different variations as you see fit. But my card, I really wanted to say pop up, you know, to say hi. So that's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to leave it like that. But yeah, I love the pocket idea. So I've got the pocket idea here as well. So now we have these three. So I'm going to keep the two of them for second card. Okay, and then this one. Now I can either do the opposite or I can do that so it looks like it's continual, which is what I've done with the other one. So I will do that, like the addition of the round label, good tip to do in envelope check. Yeah. So I'm just kind of wanting to make sure that it's all going to be kind of aligned. Quite happy with that. Ooh, maybe a little bit further out. Okay, maybe like that. So then just going to tip here. And whoopsie. Okay. So then that's going to go on there like so. So it looks like one continuous piece, except it's like a hidden pocket. So now this is the bit that you need to remember to be careful and not go and glue everywhere, because you just want glue on the 3 sides, and a small slither if you want a generous pocket. You can use tape, but I feel tape is quite wide unless you get a super skinny one. Also, I feel like I don't know, I have immense trust in our liquid glue. I find that it works really well, better than tape over time. So yeah, so that's what I do. I use our liquid glue all the time, and just making sure I've got a very fine sliver. I'm gonna leave, oops, yeah, I'm gonna leave that there. I've got some glue on the envelope. Right, so see, I have left a lot of room for the pocketses. You just have to do that, don't you? If you're a Lord of the Rings fan and you watch Smeagol. Okay, right, so now that's cool. And just burnish it really well, just to make sure that it's nicely glued down. Okay, and ta-da, now you have a little pocket. How cool is that? Right, that is so easy to do. And then now we just need to embellish. So I've got, oh yeah, so this is the part where if you wanted to have the label in here, use your template again, just right up to the top and right up to the left there, and then just cut that bit off, and that will give you this little piece. Okay, that's how I've done that. It will give you that little piece to go on here. I'm keeping mine so you can, or you can put it on the back and you can have a full one to write your card. Using the shaker card foam lines too would make a generous pocket. Oh yeah, I guess you could, yeah. I just, yep, that's definitely another way to go. I think it should work. It will be a lot fatter. Yeah, so you just have to be mindful if you're posting it. But yeah, no, but then you can probably fit a bigger chocolate bar, maybe. Yeah, so definitely, yep. What a great idea. Okay, so that I'm going to leave it to you, leave it for you to decide what you want to do, whether you want to put it at the back. I'm going to leave mine uncut for now because I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. It depends, right? I'll have it available. But yeah, so now I just need to decorate the outside and the inside. Okay, so this is where all the stamping comes, fun and games. So what have I got here? Okay, so I should have 2 of these. Maybe that's why there was one out there. So we've got a circle that is out of the Spotlight on Nature dies, and then this one, my personal favorite from Stylish Shapes, so that goes on there. Okay, and then we've got various pieces here for stamping, and those 3 already cut out from the To The Point label, and that is for the bookmark, so that's easy. Oh, that's not very well cut. Let's just, I don't know what happened there. Okay. Right. Never fear. So we've got those 3. Right, where do we begin? Where do we begin? Okay. Let's do the, keep that up. That's going to be clean, nice and clean. I'm going to put this out of the way. Okay, I'm going to do the bookmarks later. Okay, I'm going to do this. So with this, we want to do the, what do you call it? The grass. Okay, so I'm going to show you, this is something that we all used to always do. Masking, tearing and masking. So I'm going to bring in, just, you know, I'm just going to tear it. like a little mound, but not too bad. Okay, we're just going to do it like that. Okay, I'm going to put it on like that. Yeah, actually, I might bring in a piece of paper. So push that all out of the way so that nothing is underneath it. Okay, so I'm going to, I'm going to do some sponging. All right, so is that the right color? I don't even know that one. Already got some mossy meadow in there because that's the color that is on that paper. So I'm just going with the colors. You know, that kind of helps guide what colors I use. Is that mossy meadow? It doesn't even look like mossy meadow. Is that mossy meadow? I'll bring in mossy meadow. Okay, that's green. Let's bring that here. Ooh. Okay, just going down, down, down. So that will just create a little, we're just masking and just creating a little scene. There we go. And then I want to keep that part because I will use that when I am, so I'm going to put that one here. Wait. Yeah, it should line up. Or not. Like about there. Yeah. Okay, I'm going to do that. And I am going to do some stalks. And smooth that out of the way. So got a stalk. I'm going to do that in crumb cake. So just 2 on either side. They should line up. I don't know why they're not really. Okay, I'm just going to go like this, like about here. And that one look like a little bit more like that. Okay, and then oh yeah, so that's cool. I'm gonna have that. That's cool. It's a little bit out, but that's fine. I should have put it further down. Okay, close that. Then Cajun Craze. See, all the colors are from that paper. So Cajun Craze for little mushrooms. They're little ones. Where are you? These ones. Just double checking that it's clean. So I've got that, and oh, it's so cute. Okay. Doesn't matter if it's not completely lined up. Oh, it doesn't matter to me. All right, and then we have 2 of these already cut out from the punch, so I can give you those. So the only thing I can't stamp for you, so you'll get this already punched out. And where's the other part? Where's the other one? Am I missing things already? Well, it's just somewhere. Okay. So I am, so I see if you don't have the stamp set, then that's probably not going to be too much use for you unless you are keen to just draw, right? And just copy and do some drawing, which of course you can do. Let me just use the punch to get the other that should have been in there too, but it's not. So here we go. Let's grab that. Okay. All right, let's put that one. So those 2 should be in there. And so if you, so you have that option. You can either draw it if you I mean, that's assuming you are doing the card as is, right? So then you can either try and, if you have the stamp, then you want to stamp on it, or you can just leave it so that you draw on it, okay? So that's that option. But what I want to do is I actually want to show you how you could stamp on here. So this one is in Secret C. I don't know. Is there such color? You know, that's all creative license. So I'm going to do it in Secret C. I'm going to, yep, hold it down for a little bit. Oh, so gorgeous. All right. And then we want Daffodil Delight for the other one. So the other one now is the bigger one. Okay, I have a feeling. So the punch, it's upside down. It's okay because we've got a small thing here that we can work with. That's fine. So there's the Daffodil Delight. And I feel like my Daffodil Delight, it's not very Daffodil Delight because I do think at one point somebody used the wrong stamp, which already was inked up in some other color, and put it in there. And so I try to clean it out, but I don't know. Not sure. Kind of looks a little bit peachy. Or maybe it's just the lighting. Okay, so then when you go to get the punch, you can just punch that out. So it doesn't leave a white border, which some people love and some people don't. I don't mind. It's just if I fussy cut, then I usually leave a white border because I can't cut well. But white border is really forgiving, I feel. Okay, so then that goes on here. And you have, oh, not in frame, not in the video frame. How are we doing? Are we good? Oh, that requires a little bit of muscle. Okay, so there you go. So now I've got those two punched out. So I want this to kind of go over here, and that goes like that. And then that kind of goes over here, and maybe put it like that, and then that can go on there like that. So I've just kind of, I didn't dimensionalize it because I don't want it too thick, but yeah, it's up to you what you want to do. You can definitely do that if you prefer. So let's have this up here like so, and then that will just go under. Okay, and then that can go, yeah, maybe that one can be dimensionalized. Maybe I could do that. Okay, give it a dimensional look. And oops, that one I want it to go on top of that. So yeah. So oh no, now I'm in danger of wanting the stamp set. Oh, it's really cheap at the moment. Yeah, it's $20, I think. Is it 20 instead of 40? Yeah, so now is a good time to get it before it runs out. And then just yeah, I want a little piece, right? I don't want it too thick, so I'm going to use the edges. I'm going to cut the edges, and now it fling forward to ish here like that. Yep, just trying to unstick the thing. I feel like I need to have one in the middle. What do you think? It's been in my wish list. Ah, yes. I mean, it's just one of those things, like, you know, like you would know, it's not flour. So, it seems like we should have it. We should. It's a very bad thing to say. Oh, did you see that? That was the silly fly. Okay. There you go. So I've got that. Oh, haven't forgotten about my little new toy. White gel pens. Comes in pairs. They're both one. Like, that must be the nib. Okay, so I don't know which one I've used, but oh well. And then I'm just doing little grass. What do you think? Wait, is it not staying white? Maybe it's different. Maybe there are two different ones. Because I feel like this one was whiter. Anyway, you get it. So that was that. Whoops. Okay, what else do we need? Okay, so we just need the saying popping up to say hi. So quite a generous piece. And I'm doing that in the Cajun trays. So I'm going to pull that up. Oh, I love it. Thank you. Look, that's so cute. I could probably have done some blue. I could probably have done some cloud cover on the background as well. But yeah, it's okay. I'm just going to leave it. But yeah, that's a suggestion that you could do that. And now if I want to do this, I'm lining it up with to say hi. Popping up to say hi. Oh, he's so cute. It's like it's just popping up to say hi. Okay, and then, okay, how, put that out of the way. Okay, wait, what am I doing? And this. Yep, that's cool. Oh, and I want it smaller. Just trim that off. Okay, very cool. I'm good to go. So then that goes on here. Okay, first of all, let me just glue that down. Again, I didn't dimensionalize it. Okay, if you want to, you can. Looking good. Yes, thank you. I do love it. So cute. It's so much fun. You can just decide how you want to embellish it. So, all good. So, bring that in. Ooh. Okay, didn't get on my paper. Okay, need to move these out of the way. Need to bring this out. So, to put this in, you just need to be mindful. Okay, so before I glue it down, I'm just mindful that, yep, that's fine. That's all going to be good. So I can actually put this in the center like that. Now you just want to know that you don't want to glue it on the side. Just want to glue it on this side. Okay, so just like so. And kind of like in the middle-ish. Maybe up a little bit. Okay, just give it a minute. I mean, figuratively, you don't have to count a whole minute. Just some time, and then it should just shut and open. Phew, that worked. And then now I know where to put this. All right, so I put it on an angle because I don't want to cover up all my grass. And I don't know, it just seems more whimsical, like for being on an angle. So, yeah, that all should work fine. And I do believe that is on dimensional. Where's my dimensionals? There it is. Can do maybe. So again, only the parts that is on the card. Okay. So just to be sure. Oops. Too high up. Okay, so there you go. How cool is that? Oh, I love it. I could be playing with this. Popping up to say hi. Okay, and then the front, it was just because, or just popping up to say hi. That was the intention there. So where is my just? Where? So that is from Words of Beauty. Now that's not retiring. That's still happening. Still current. So that's just because. And I've taken out the just, right? So where are you? I can't find you. Yeah. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Yeah, I got it. So we've got just. Don't need this. I'm going to put that one there. So I'm going to do just, and I'm going to cut it out. And I need my 3 dots as well. Okay, where's my 3 dots? Very important to have the 3 dots because it kind of leads into that. Now I did it in, I'm wondering whether I want to do this in Cajun Craze to kind of tie in the color, the saying, just popping up to say hi. So I might just do that. I wasn't thinking about that before, so I'm just going to do just. And then we need our 3 dots. Ever so little. Okay. Oh, so cute. And then it's a matter of fussy cutting this out. I'm moving that out of the way. I don't want this scissors. I want this scissors when I fussy cut. It's way cool. Like this kit. Yep. Great. So just going to trim this. I'm going to see how I love my white space. So I always have my white space. You have heard me say it once. You've heard me say it 1,000 of times. It's very, very forgiving when you have some white space. Okay, and then I'm just going to go dot, 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 dot. Actually, I'm going to go straight across. Okay. I mean, I don't know what else you want to say. Would you say hello, friend? And then in the inside it says just, you know, like popping up to say hi. I don't know. So yeah. So anyway, because I didn't know, I just thought, oh well, I'll just leave it. I'll just leave it like that. It's a little bit unusual to not finish the, you know, to not have a complete sentence on the front. But hey, like, you don't always have to have a sentiment, do you? Okay. I do like just because. I don't know, just because, you know, sometimes I just want to give a card because, just because. No reason. Alright, so now I've got just on here. And so, yeah, I thought I'd just embellish it with a little bit more green. So, we should have enough space to put some greens, but we also have another for more greens and more yeah, so that is also out of the toadstool stamp set, a little leaf, which is always handy. So we can have we're going to need the leaves for the bookmarks as well, so let's do a few of them. So you can see that, or you can have the lighter. So it's very interesting because the lighter, sometimes you can see a little bit of brown separation. It's not so, yeah, it's not so obvious here, but before, sometimes there was a bit of a brown separation, like from the, because it's mossy meadow, which has a little bit of brown in there, a little of yellow, I guess. Okay, so yeah, so I've got 4 leaves. I can just do another one there. Should I do another one? I can't do another. Oh yeah, I can fit in another one. And so then you just need to fussy cut them all out, as you do. Oh, and we need bugs. So, actually, you know what? I never realized that there was a bug in the stamp set. Where's this? See that little thing? It's a bug. I didn't realize it until when I went to make this card. So, not very observant, am I? And I think this is meant to be like for the toadstool, but I think you can use it as a ladybug thing, so which is what I've done. So we're running out of blocks, so I know in my card here I did it in crumb cake, but I actually quite like it in black, so I'll just stamp black. Whoops, almost the wrong one. Maybe 2. Okay, and then should probably try and clean this off. Oh, it's in the wrong place. Just so I don't get black marks everywhere. Inky, got ink everywhere now. And I did pull in red, which is not in the color, but it's never mind. It's just a little accent color. So yeah. So now you've got all these little fussy cut things to do. And magic of television. I've done them. I've pre-done them. So we've got 1 little bug. We've got leaves. Oh, did I not cut enough leaves? Oh yeah, 3 leaves. Okay. So let me see. Where are we? So yeah, so you just have to cut them. All right, but I've done them because I'm so clever. Yeah, no, I definitely want it like that. And there's a bit of a white space. So I could do green on here like that. And then I just had my little bug on there. So I could have it that way, or I could have the lighter one. Maybe I'll do the lighter one. Okay. So I've just made it like that. So kind of really basic. Maybe pull it out a little bit. Okay, I'll do. Happy with that. Let's do some of this. Maybe that one will be dimensionalized. I've got that. Cool. great idea for the bug using the small mushroom. Yeah, it's cool, eh? Oops, I'm like all thumbs here. Sorry, can you see? Put down there. Just one of the little ones. Maybe another one here. And then if I can have a little sliver. Just tiny piece on here. Okay. I put the bug on the leaf so it shows up better. Oh, okay. I'll have a look. See what you mean by that. So, like, as in like this. Do you like it that way? There's a bit of a lag, so I'll eagerly and wait to see what you were saying. Okay. So initially I was going to have it like that, and then the bug will just go like that. I feel like it's all a bit skewered now. Like that? Oh yeah, that will work, eh? Okay. Oh well, I'm doing that. And that's going on a dimensional. I think that's too big. That's cool. And then I can probably put some gems on here. Cajun Craze gem sounds good. Now where are you? I did see you. There we are. We've got some Cajun Craze. Yes, better. Maybe a smidge further along. Oop, see if I can do that. Like that. Cool. Yeah. And then let's have and there. Can't really see it. Something like that. Okay. There you go. So just ... popping up to say hi. How cool is that? And then just to finish off these, nice and easy. Wait, where's my third one gone? There it is. So nice and easy. We've got those three already popped out, and I'm using, you know, again, whatever you want to write on here, but I have taken this one out of another retired set, Peaceful Pier. Somebody knows, somebody cares, your name is whispered in somebody's prayers. Thought that's kind of cool. And just make sure it's the right way up. And I feel like I can do Cajun Craze. I feel like I can do Cajun Craze with this one. But the other ones I just stuck to Mossy Meadow. But we've got Mossy Meadow leaves. So, oh my goodness, I've got to make sure that this is the right way. I think, yes, that's the right way. So, there. Oops, that way. And the third one. Okay, all good. And then just really gluing that down. Again, I don't want too much bulk. So I'm just going to have it like that. I'll probably end up just, you know, like these. Yeah, I think I know who to give this to. My little book buddy. Well, actually, I've got 2 book buddies, so maybe they both will get them. Okay, done. And then stick them on here. Yep, again, you know, I try, what did I do last? I just stuck it straight on. So I will just do that. And you guys can do whatever you want to with that. But I'm just making it easy, nice. Okay, which way? Yep, I do want that. Yep. And then finally, ooh, that's that's great for you to write something. Ha, good. So we'll just do it on that side. Voila. This is like 1.5 cards, isn't it? Okay, we're good. So that's all good. Now, I mean, you can always jazz it up some more if you want. There's a bit of glue coming off, but yeah, that's cool. And then that just goes in there. Okay. Wait. We'll go in there. Ta-da! Right. So, let's see. Move it out of the way. Oh, these, we need it for our second card. I was wondering, did I forget something? So, yep, card number 1. And sorry, just move that out of the way. So 2 different design. Just I mean the same thing, but just the paper is different. And they both pop up to say hello. Yay! Cool, bananas. Okay, so that's 1 card. So, second card is really simple because we're utilizing what we have here. Okay, so what I've done there is just, I'm not sure about the gold ribbon, but you know, I've got a few of those lying around, so I've just kept it really nice and simple. Okay, so there you go. You can have some nice and fancy one, and then you can have a basics that will work. Okay, so then we've got the 2 exactly the same size, 1 for the inside and 1 for the outside, and we're just using these papers. I was going to try something different. I was going to do some doodling. So if I were to just, I don't know, just hand drawn a border, let's see what we think. Because if we don't like this, oh my goodness, how did I get that? Oh well, probably gonna, it's all over. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. It is all over. Okay, oh well, we'll see. Maybe we can cover it up with a gem. Yeah, you just always got to be careful, eh? What do you think? Just hand drawing, and then maybe I'll do another. You know, that's how you get away with not doing straight line. Is you just add some more. And people would think that that's meant to be like that. Ta-da! What do you think? What do you think of that look? Okay, so if we got that, if we got that, I'm going for a bit wider. Oh, then I can cover it up. Okay, and then I just have a little, what did I do there? Do I want some splatters? Ooh, do I want some splatter? I might do. Maybe a black, maybe some black spots, because I can. I'm just gonna do that. I'm just experimenting, because you know what that looks like. Okay, we're gonna go, okay, maybe just get that out of the way, and just splatter a little bit. Wait, nothing's coming out. Just a little bit more, maybe. Yo. So I've got that kind of look happening. That one will cover it up. It might be too much, I don't know, we'll see. Okay. There. And then I was gonna do my stalk, wasn't I? So it's gonna do my stalk here. Will I do my stalk? On there. Oh yeah, okay, I'm just gonna do it. Let's just not overthink it. Let's just not overthink it. Okay, we've got that. I'm gonna do my stalk in that same color. Okay, and then my little things, I did it, I did it in red over here, but actually I'm gonna stick to Cajun Craze. And then where have I got? Where are you? There you go. Okay, we've got that. Where's my thank you note gonna go? Okay. Where are you? Gosh, things are everywhere. Not that one. Just, here we go. Just a little thank you. Okay, and what was I gonna do it in? Gonna do it in that. No, I did it in green. Okay, let's do it in green. Just a little thank you. Okay. You've gone rogue, and I'm liking the result of that. A more bespoke look. Yeah, that's what I do, eh? Playing. Just playing, but also to show customers, you know, you can just feel free. Okay, so we've got that. Yeah, I think I'll just do that. Or do I want to go there? Okay, let's just stick this down. I might, you know, see, because I have permission to do this, because you've seen what my original design was, which was it's just plain. I'm just really just playing as well. So that, and then we got up there. Oops. And then just wondering that maybe cut it. Whoops. Just a little. Thank you. Can probably cut that a bit thinner as well. Right, yep, that's me. Just having fun. Do I want to go there? No, not yet. Oh, I don't know. Okay, I'm going a little bit crazy here. Just kind of like, I think I prefer it that way. Yeah, okay, we'll go for that. And then that one, I will dimensionalize that. Oh, it's hot. Where is my other pair of scissors? Oh, where'd the other pair of scissors go? There it is. That's going to be on a dimensional. Alrighty. Just a little thank you. Okay. Good to go. Where is my card? Okay, down here. And that was the outside. And then the inside, we were going to just go, oh yeah, I'll just do that. Just have a little mount. Somehow. Where are you? Little mount right in front of me. Okay, it's a bit dark. Then it was that bigger thingy, bigger stalk. Right, did I have space? Do I have, that must be, yep, that must be an extra bit for stamping. Although, just use that one. Cajun Craze. Okay, I do need to clean that one. Where's it gone? That one was red, wasn't it? No, it was blue. Alright, so now I've got Cajun Craze. Doing everything Cajun Craze for this one. Okay, just going to go like that, and then my leaves. Okay, hide that. Okay, we've got green leaves. I should have done the masking. Oh well, I didn't. There we go. That will do. That will do. Alright, now let's kind of move all these things out of the way. Let's have a look. What do you think? Move that one out of the way as well. Move my pin out of the way. And that was all. It's down here. So now we just need to. Oh, so cute. Just leave it like that, eh? And then just, that could be the front as well. Did I miss out anything? Nope. Okay, so that's just going on the inside. Nice and plain and simple, but still very effective. Oh, you got to be careful. Okay, and then that just going in here. Okay. Okay. What do you think? And then do I want that? Got a few of these already done up. What do you guys think? What should I have? Much of a muchness, eh? Or do you think twine would be better? Oh, where's my twine gone? It's a very thick twine. Hey! I have so many twine, I don't know where they are. Here we go. There's one. Do you see all of them flying down? Okay. Maybe twine would look better, more natural. The gold just seems a little bit out of place. What do you think? If I must have one, yeah, if I must have a twine, do I put twine there or do I put twine there? I must have twine, I don't know. I'm not sure about this design, but hey. But definitely twine over that. Okay, maybe. Definitely don't want that, I think. That one's cute. We could do that. We could have that. And then we want gems. Yeah, we just want plain. That one gems. But I think that one doesn't need it. What do you think? Really? Cool. Just a little dot. Of glue. Okay, that's cool. Just a little thank you. And then that one, twine on the toadstool. Oh, which one? Which one do you mean on the toadstool? I love having you help me design. Up there? Like that? Oh, oh, I think I quite like this on here. Okay, something like that. I'm just going to leave that one. All right, I am done for this. We'll change things around if I need to, but right now I'm pretty happy with those. Not on the words on the toadstool. Okay, I think, yep, okay, we'll do, but I will leave it as it is for now, and then say goodbye to you guys, because it's taken some time, this life. But yeah, those are the projects for this week. Using retired items, last chance list, and sew. Oh, I know, I have some more bugs. That's right, I do have some more bugs which I can add in here, so I'll do that. I'll do that off camera. Yay! Now I do have a little announcement. I will be away at a holiday camp next week, all of next week, so I won't be able to do a live. So yeah, so this will be the kit that customers will get if you place a qualifying order of $50 or more for this week and next week. Okay, so just because I won't be able to be at home to do a live. All right, thank you so much, and I hope you guys enjoyed it, and we'll go and make similar cards. Just love that, don't you? All right, and I hope you have a great week and great weekend, and I will see you in 2 weeks on live. Thank you very much. Bye.